Well, when I think about my path in Mount Shasta and my business here, because I was drawn here also for reasons related to my own spiritual pursuits, and I arrived here and I started living here, and I was pursuing my own personal path. But then I started to discover these other teachers and musicians that were I found very inspiring to me, and so I started to go to their concerts, or there was just little group. There's a lot of little things that happen in people's homes and groups that get together. And I started to go to some of those gatherings, and I started to realize the richness of the community here, and that there's more to be found than just my own little cubbyhole experience. And so I was so inspired by some of the music that that's how I got into the sound system business. So I have a business where I offer a PA sound system services. I do video recording and audio recording now. And it all started with finding out the local teachers and going to those events, and then, organic way, just starting to support that volunteer basis. Just buy one little piece of gear and then a little more and a microphone. And I really felt like it was good service, because it helped to promote the continuation of those events, and people would really get the most out of it if they could hear it. And then I started to record those, and then people started to get copies of those, and they're like, love it. Oh, do you have recordings of this one? Because then they can bring them home, and that's the best use of technology, in my opinion, is to record something that's of value, and then later on you can just push play, and you get to have starts that whole experience for you and reminds you, because our minds are pretty limited in how much they can absorb in in any given period of time, and so you'll be getting a lot more each time you watch something. And so, I really felt inspired to do more recording and start to get into lighting, and so it built up over time. And I just I see our students here who are kind of on their path, on their whatever square they are in this game of life, and moving forward in this kind of general direction. So I'm kind of seeing in you the potential for growing in any direction, and you're making choices in the beginning that will affect your trajectory, because we all have limited resources financially to buy this gear or that computer or whatever. So I'm a little bit curious about your where you're at now, and thinking of where you're headed, or are you just feeling it out day by day? Or
I began here at MCTV 15, the community television, and I have a friend named Arthur Day, and he does a show called A Day in Telos. And he's a good old friend of mine, and so he says, come on in and help me with the camera, help me with this. And okay, but no, it turns out I love it, and I want to know all the things that have to do with it. So I'm ready to learn from anybody, anytime. Just tell me. We'll just do a voiceover. Okay, let's do it. Give me the script. And I thought it was great, because his show is like the Best of Mount Shasta type of thing. He can walk down the street any day he wants. If he meets somebody interesting, he'll start to talk to them. They'll start telling their story. Really? This is fascinating. Really? Well, let's do a show on it. And he just brings them right in and does a show on it. And that inspired me greatly, because it's such a free-form, spontaneous type of thing. And since it's his show, and then since it's your show, you can do anything you want. So we can develop it any way we want. So it's all free. It's like live art. It's happening right now, and that's really exciting. Yeah.
I started about 5 years ago in a small town where I lived. They loved a parade, so I was out there every week getting videos of the parades, and I found that I really enjoyed videotaping the parades and putting together this little piece of video that the town could enjoy. I moved here 2 years ago, and I took the geology class here. And I took my video camera with me and got some great shots and put together a little video to promote the geology field trip class. And then I discovered MCTV 15, the TV production class, and it's my first semester, and I found that I love to direct. I love to, I don't like to control the people. I like to control what the camera sees, what the camera does, so that you can get the best shot, the best production, the best presentation for the people of the community. And it's been fun. I'm having a blast.
No, I guess I've been, I started taking a class a couple years ago with Gene, and we were doing video editing. And from there, I started working with public access TV, helping like with Arthur's show, and meeting some of the people in the community and doing things. And I've been just expanding out, taking more classes, and expanding what I can do. And it's been interesting in the learning experience. It's always good to learn new things to make up for the stuff we forget every day.
Yeah.